The bowl lid comes off with a clink.
Alright, this is your chance! Pick up a meat tenderizer and back.
Well, I'm hungry.
You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick.
You're a waste
Of a human being. Someone stole my lunch! I brought in some freaking stromboli and someone freaking ate it! I don't know who stole my lunch, but I'm telling you, if I find you, they're never gonna find your body! Hey! I can't even have the freaking lunch on the main menu screen anymore!
The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine?
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special! Any other day, I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. Bistro Honey!
Mr. Honey with Chef Joe.
However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary co-workers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. But why should I suffer alongside them? Well, that's a team player. What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my cat stromboli. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it into the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantries. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce.
Light actual grease make it cry, burn it and let it swim.
All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh out of the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something's off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on my way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was in the morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. No!
I mean, there's still some rice, you know, it could be worse.
It's gone! My thick cut of fried pork, my egg slurry of dashi and soft onions, my fluffy steamed rice! All gone! Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone possibly mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this thief?
Quit your job over this, yeah!
I'm sick of this! I'm sick of everything in this damn company! Something snaps inside of me as I run over to the coffee machine. No! I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground!
It burned my hand, so I punched it.
The trash can is next! The firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door hinge and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered with sweat.
Who's breathing?
Sanitary office workers can only do so much. I stop to my cubicle and hastily write out my 2 weeks notice to human resources. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm at the front door, I'm never coming back.
I got ending number 2, boiling point. I guess I quit my job.
Very bad.
Hey! I'd say that was a very good performance. The option screen is like a Hydra. You pick one option and 3 more heads appear. I guess I'll just give up. You know, whatever.
I can only give up. Whoever it is. How would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale, cold coffee. I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continue to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Until I died of starvation. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Ending number 1, acceptance. Ah!
die! Alright, fine. I guess I'll go report this to HR.
The most rational decision is to report it to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have the most important contacts ready when you need them.
Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. Freaking Kale, you're the jerk that's been giving me 2 very bads on my report card. How may I help you?
Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft.
What was stolen?
My lunch.
Was it during company hours or on company property?
Yes, and yes.
Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss.
I don't want compensation, Kale.
An employee's lunch is their personal property.
Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds?
We have cases like this very often. These companies are responsible for them.
Yes, I know, but...
If you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is done.
Jesus, pieces of
Well, thanks, HR. If I ever need to talk to a brick wall again, I'll give you a dial.
Kale hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it! Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work the next day. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made freaking tofu! How did I make it again?
Yes. I made my tofu with lots of yummy rat poison.
Ah, yes! How could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface.
Holy God, man! This went from 0 to 1,000 quick. I get that they ate your precious lunch, man, okay? But don't you see, we've kind of made an exaggerated leap from someone taking someone else's lunch and poisoning someone to death.
Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon, that thieving rat will get his just desserts.
He won't be able to eat his desserts. He'll be too busy ascending to heaven.
I exit the break room with a cold smile.
You're starting to freak me out, man.
It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me in my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera.
No! Crap, I should have expected it. They put a camera in the fridge.
I went to jail! A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry hard bread and bland watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from the plate! No! My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger.
Freaking eat him! Inmate, there's some good news.
Yes?
The victim you poisoned survived.
What victim? The food thief?
Don't say anymore, inmate. You're walking on eggshells.
The same eggshells I poisoned. Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson.
You should say that to the guard. Hey, I've learned not to poison people. Can I go home now?
Don't try to poison your coworker.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Ending number 4, a recipe for disaster. God damn it! I made it with wax.
With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of my tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax tofu was completed. I snicker. Imagine the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back in their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to try this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later.
I come back and it's eaten. They're like, well, this is whatever. They just ate the wax and the resin.
Lunch quickly arrives and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and...
Caught it.
A scoop? No. 2 scoops were gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me.
Put poison in the wax.
I return to my desk to write my resignation letter.
Actually, that's the most realistic thing so far. You know, if they're gonna go so far to eat my food, even if it's wax and resin, freaking I give up.
Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities.
Wax food? You won't believe it. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. God damn it, this is what I've been missing. This is what I need to reach 10 million views. Yeah, I believe it.
Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporal life?
Yeah! Raw talent! What the heck? I guess I just covered this thing in peppercorns.
Yes! The spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted citron pepper? The thick red oil of the bean paste. taste. The firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu, with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. My beautiful tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I've spiked up the heat!
Oh, damn!
Adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue.
What are we in hell?
Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding.
No!
It's empty! But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton?
40 bucks says it's KO from HR, just dumping it in the trash.
Wait, if someone ate my super spicy tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now! Within the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped caper, but to no avail. My pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company wearing lipstick! I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
That sounds really creepy out of context. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home.
Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour.
Oh, I guess that's a good ending, cause what? Cause I stink.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
No, you don't.
On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head, simmered in a thick milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent bouncy fish cheek and big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? That thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do?
I'll just eat in my cubicle.
I should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away.
So, how's your long end report coming along?
Never mind that. Did you see who's employee of the month again?
Who?
The new hire. That French dude.
French? From abroad?
Who knows?
Wow, this voice is really going downhill quick.
But he's been snagging employee of the month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost.
Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember?
Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils.
What's that smell?
Someone's eating in the cuppies again.
It'll be like that sometimes.
We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and dig in. Ow! I dig it. Ow! Uh-oh. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by.
Hey, what's up, Mr.
Employee of the month? He's a ruggedly handsome man.
Well, he's a ruggedly man, I'll give him that.
He looks down at my bowl, grimacing.
You stink. Thanks for the confidence boost.
I take that back. He's insufferable.
Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why don't you put that in the fridge?
Before I could even swear back, he walks away. Stinky, rather than my curry. It smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench.
It's because he ate the wax.
His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully.
At least you got to eat it.
That man, that menace. He seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later.
Yeah! Freaking stinky! Woo! Sure, let me send a mass email.
I need to confront my problems head on, in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school.
Oh. I love how it's just straight up Gmail. Someone You. I hope. If I...
Someone stole my lunch. You are pathetic. I hope a flash mob lasting an hour stops you in traffic. If I ever meet you,
I'm going to...
well, that went well. I hit send and await a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply. Haha, this won't get me fired. My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter?
You're fired.
Why?
Was it necessary to CC everyone?
Of course! Why shouldn't I?
Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? Yes! It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you gonna compensate for that?
I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from that food thief yet? Okay. She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Gelato? I ripped my PC tower from my work desk and run out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. An eye for an eye. Let me do all left. Hope this email finds you useful, lunch thief. This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I hope a tourist is walking in front of you while you're running late. If I find out this is you, I'm going to log into your computer and delete all your work. I know the middle one. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch. You're a waste of a human being, damn. I wish Jesus! Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? I think that went well. Alright, well, you know, I guess all that's left to do is just to leave a note on the fridge. I suppose I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out an expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on.
How much was your bonus? $3?
By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note!
To my dear thief of mine, to the person who keeps stealing my lunch, please have mercy on me. I will starve.
After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. I will burn. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. These thieves will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out of the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, slinging out a bowl, a pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a clink.
Alright, this is your chance! Pick up a meat tenderizer and back.
This is new.
What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he turns around.
Nothing. Saw there was new coffee filters.
Bet management repurposed the copy paper. Who are you? I'm the man who's gonna beat you to hell!
Me? Well, I'm not really that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, But
B.O. Does that stand for body odor?
I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes.
Don't you have work?
Don't you have a funeral to plan?
How's that coffee?
Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me. You drink it? That slimy brown water.
It's not that bad. It sucks.
You sound like you hate yourself. I'm gonna turn you inside out in ways God can't even imagine.
3 days I've starved because of you.
Way to go, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad.
3 days!
Actually, what did you do these past few days?
What else would I be doing? It's a work week.
You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day?
Of course, I have to eat.
Eat?
Well, yeah. Don't you?
Yes, I would if I could.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving?
Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together?
That's an awful idea.
That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we?
I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems.
Well, I'm hungry.
You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick.
Is this your private bathroom?
Silly would be nice.
Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company?
I wish.
Doing something illegal?
You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already.
Maybe. You're a frisky type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty?
Guilt? For what? My rent to a meal?
His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Haha! Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good.
Of course, I only dine on the finest.
How about you dine on this?
Fess up, you thieving rat.
Me, a rat?
You stole my lunch!
I just met you.
Well, I caught you red-handed. Heads up and away from the counter.
You're talking on him. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Beep.
Hold on, I gotta take this real quick. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded?
What?
Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites.
How do you know?
Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair.
Did you make this meal?
I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch?
Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole.
Oh, thanks. I'll make sure to remember that as I'm burying your body in a shallow grave.
And so, I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner, where I then shot him. On that day, I offered him half my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food.
Why should I listen?
I'll cook for you.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm listening.
But you'll need to pay for my groceries.
Fine.
We would continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Date night.
Oh! I didn't want to go on a date with him. Can we end this like the Sopranos? Don't stop!
Under a warm candlelight, Beau sits across from me, his long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up.
Kill is a dick. Can we agree? He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks.
The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Hints of deep, big city tone mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon?
Right, food.
What do you recommend, Beau?
Anything that tastes good.
Like?
Meat?
Do you eat vegetables?
If it tastes good.
Okay. Steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille.
Ratatouille!
But that's all vegetables.
Shut up, meathead.
And order a red wine with that too.
At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir?
Well done.
And I like to cook him burnt.
Make it medium rare.
Okay, chef.
The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing?
A couple of times. It's only food.
Stealing?
Yeah. It was me stealing food from the fridge.
Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill?
No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance.
So it's all work, no life.
Well, don't worry, buddy. Soon you have neither, as I beat you in the moonlight. Damn.
I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery. Always ate fresh.
Then why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record.
I was at my limit, to be frank with you.
Ugh.
And one day, I met you.
Me?
Your lunch.
Fudge.
I've never felt such warmth from a box before, even though it was straight from a fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know.
Ham, cheese, and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being such a leech.
But you told me I could leech off of you now.
For a price!
My wallet is your wallet.
He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table.
By the way, you're really good with your hands.
You have no idea when I'm gonna taxidermy you. Oh, it's gonna be like nothing you've ever felt. Well, you won't feel it because you're gonna be dead.
What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand. But he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back to him.
How often do you pound meat?
I don't know, every Tuesday, I guess.
The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable.
Are you messing with me?
No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this?
For what reason?
To inspect your goods.
Aren't you going a bit too fast?
I want to see what's in your fridge.
My fridge!
Aren't I paying for your groceries?
Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot, Bo, what's your contact info?
Oh, it's
I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for?
my full name?
He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big, watery eyes. A skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in size.
Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French face. I'm not actually European.
I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks.
Well, it's bone apple tea.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That's a pretty goddamn unfortunate name.
Ending 7. The end.
Yeah! I got an excellent! Frick you, Kale!
Thank you for playing.
I didn't get to kill the guy, but you know, I got his money, so I guess that's what's up.